One of my favorite childhood movie franchises of all time was Kung Fu Panda. Now, people often complain that the third movie is the weakest out of the three, but it is my personal favorite. Sure, the emotional impact might not have hit as hard, but Kung Fu Panda 3 tells us a lot about cancer. So how do the Kung Fu Panda scriptwriters cure cancer, you may ask? Well, it has to do with the concept known as Peto's paradox, where large animals with much more cells do not necessarily get cancer as much as small animals with much less cells. Now, to fully understand Peto's paradox, we need to first learn a bit about cancer. In order to do so, let's say your entire body is the internet, and each one of your cells is a meme. You see, the majority of memes will be spread and shared for a short period of time, but eventually reach a point where they are no longer shared as much as people lose interest in them. This is similar to how your cells will divide up until a certain point until your internal and external signals will tell them to stop. However, there's a certain meme that will never stop being shared, and that is the Trollface meme. Because the Trollface meme gets popular so quickly, other memes may be forgotten or displaced by its presence. In this case, the Trollface meme represents the cancer cells that spread uncontrollably throughout the body, using up the natural resources of the area, causing cell death everywhere. Okay, so that's what cancer is. Now, let's explain Peto's paradox. If we take a small group of memes, there will not be very many troll memes. Following this logic, if we take a larger group of memes, there should be more Trollface memes in this cluster. However, there are not necessarily more Trollface memes in this cluster of memes, which defies common sense. This is Peto's paradox, where animals with much more cells, such as elephants, do not necessarily get cancer as much as animals with much less cells, like mice. Now, why does this seeming violation of logic occur? Well, scientists aren't exactly sure, but one of the solutions proposed is the hypertumor. In order to understand this, let's go back to Kung Fu Panda. Remember when you thought that I was a nut job for saying that Kung Fu Panda 3 is the best Kung Fu Panda movie? Well, let me explain why. The villain, Kai, becomes more powerful by absorbing people's chi, or spiritual energy. However, our protagonist Panda Po has so much chi that when Kai attempts to absorb his spiritual energy, Kai becomes so powerful that he literally just dies. Similarly, a hypertumor is a cancer, where the original tumor has gotten so powerful that another tumor grows on top of it. The secondary tumor will act as a parasite, leeching off of the natural resources of the first, causing the entire complex to die of starvation, with the body's cells coming out relatively unscathed. In other words, cancer becomes so powerful, it literally dies. Humanity has long struggled to find a cure for cancer in the laboratory, but sometimes we can just look at what nature has done to heal itself.